everyone, welcome back. This is the 5th installment of the political races. All right, so today we're going to do Missouri, Kentucky, and then California. And in Missouri, we have the Republican Eric Schmidt, and the Democrat will be Trudy Bosch of Valentine. So we're going to do Eric Schmidt first in Missouri. All right, here we go. Missouri is so red. I get visions of the state, and I get visions of the country. I get visions of, you know, Trump flags in front of trailer parks and in front of shacks. And I don't know why. I mean, I know that Missouri has a wonderful economic, but that's roller coaster in September. That's exactly what I get. So, and this energy is really after after Trump's Mar-a-Lago was raided. So this could be interesting, right? That was just popping out. So that was the first one, roller coaster. Highs and lows. October, synchronicity. Pause, timing factor. Well, that's interesting. This is for the Republican Eric Schmidt Senate race in Missouri. January, adorer. Projected, future days. This timing factor is interesting to me. So let's continue on. For Mr. Eric Schmidt. I had to kind of retire my other ones that are like this, my black ones, but they're just not shuffling very well anymore. So there's that. All right, for September, public recognition. The family, October. Oh. Time out again. Both of these are timing and timeout. Kind of makes me feel like the Republican voters are just not going to show up to vote in Missouri. But we won't know until we do the Democratic nominee. Hard choices, balancing the forces, emotions, difficult choice. Defending the territory. That's why love comes in, defending his territory. Courage under fire. Steady progress, moving or changing. Okay, let's move on, because this is kind of telling me that his race is not as secured as he thinks it is. It really is a not as secured as he thinks it is. Because he thinks he's right here, right? Victory and the Republican Party. Yeah, this is Missouri. But not so much. I mean, the Missouri is the show me state. They are all about give me the proof. So that's definitely that state. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. The moon, the high emotions, roller coaster. There's that loving synchronicity, the Republican Party, he thinks. Oh, again, November in Missouri for the Republican senator. trying to manifest, trying to work it, trying to lie, trying to cheat, trying to get everything. And there's the cheating, the betrayal. Did he just find out that his race is not as secure as he thinks it is? He has emotional distress in December from losing or not winning with a big gap. I don't know. But, and then the defense, his people, the Republicans. And in February, projected Knight of Pentacles, progress, happy family again in February. So in any other situation, this seems like the race didn't go as well. His high emotions, including the Republicans in that state, the cheating, and he's still projecting and wanting to continue on. But to be honest with you, his race does not look good, and it's not as secure as he thinks it is. So, all right, onward to the Democrat, which is Trudy Bosch Valentine. All right, so the next one up is Trudy Bosch Valentine. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyways, let's see how that race goes. All right, another one. About to reveal or confess. Verge, the Verge. Commitment, financial support, and racing. This one right here, Verge, on the verge of confessing, and then this was sad, broken, feeling alone, and then the love affair, which is dirty little secret. But let's continue on. Continue on. Is there something about Eric Schmidt that he can open up a can of worms on, or he or she? Here I go with the gender again. I think I forgot to look that one up. Trudy sounds like a girl's name, but is it? It doesn't matter. A candidate is a candidate. Male or female. Spirit does not see the difference. It's a human aspect. Okay, let's see what this candidate, what's going on. Discovery, Queen of Swords, bitter, cover up and hurt, professional, quick-witted, attention to detail. Queen of Pentacles, down to earth, motherly, career. Eight of Pentacles, talented, professional, doing the groundwork. Two of Pentacles, juggling finances and demands. And then the Magician, skills, power, action, manifestation. Okay. This person has a secret to tell. This person has a secret to tell. And that person is waiting for the perfect opportunity to drop the bomb, drop the secret. Because they're gonna like doing the groundwork, quality, down to earth, mother generosity. I mean, November still looks really good for this person. Let's continue on. Smart, quick-witted. Maybe this is a debate. Maybe this person is waiting for the debate to drop some bombs, which makes a difference. It's like part of travel. This is travel. Both of them, Page of Wands and is card of travel. Transcends, I can never say that word, but anyways, it's going from bud to bloom. Card of substance. Card of concealment. Open up Pandora's box. Card of influence. And a card of guidance. So Trudy looks really good compared to Eric in the Missouri Senate race. So yeah. Nice. Okay, so I did just look it up, and Trudy Bosch Valentine is a female. And she looks really, really good. So that's good news. Okay, so next up is Kentucky. You know, Rancid Paul and Charles Booker. If you haven't watched any of Charles Booker's campaign ads, you need to go watch them. He's powerful. I felt like I want to kind of spoil it for you. It's powerful. So we're gonna do Rancid Paul first. See where his campaign is and what's going on. And that is so bad. His mind is so poisoned. There's no coming back for Rancid Paul. There's nothing. It's like spoiled milk and you have to throw it out. There's no way of it coming back. That's the feeling I get with him. Okay. Pretending, fake, living beyond the means, meeting, 2 or more people, discussing, planning. Oh, December is anxiety. Couldn't happen to a better demon. Lockbox, closed, trapped, frustrated. And February is tragedy, forbidden love. It doesn't look so good. Let's continue on for Mr. Rancid Paul. All right, here we go. Betrayal, loss, and defeat. So February, he shows up defeated, which after January, when the other one gets put into office. The Sun. The Sun is usually a nice, wonderful card, but when we're talking about Rancid Paul and all that, the Sun is usually exposure, right? Exposure to UV rays, if you want to look at it that way. So this is love affair, dirty little secrets and stuff like that. The campaign against him is going to be brutal, which it couldn't happen to a better demon, right? Then you have October. He's trying to come around. He's trying to come back off of that platform of all of his little dirty little secrets and the campaign against him. Then he has November, meetings, campaigning, creative beginning, surprises, showing talent. He's just trying to amp it up. But December looks like Queen of Wands. Looks like the women show up. The women show up for the state of Kentucky. The Queen of Wands show up with their clubs and beat it down. Because this is literally political. The Queen of Wands is political. Anxiety. So anxiety over the women of Queen of Wands. Lockbox. Three of Wands, looking for assistance. Trapped, frustrated, not knowing what to do, looking for assistance. Help me. Try to stay into power. Help me. But when February comes around, tragedy, forbidden love, Five of Swords is loss. So, darn. Now, let's give this one. Trying to get out of it. Trying to wheel the demons. Oh, anxiety. This is the Four of Swords in theory. In these cards, I always go off the picture. So in Four of Swords, something getting them. The darkness, the anxiety in December. Looking for assistance. Walking the castle, looking for assistance. And then, oh wow. The Ten of well, there'd be Ten of Pentacles, but this is out in the cold. Darn. 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 So Rad Paul's race does not look good for him. It's in the pudding. All right, let's go for Charles Booker. Okay, so next up is Charles Booker. If I have my statistics right, and somebody can correct me, that Charles Booker will be the first African man to ever be elected to Senate in Kentucky, from Kentucky. Am I right on that? If so, everybody better show up for that man. Anchored, chained, wish, hoping, praying. He's a spiritual man. Crushed, feeling alone, probably is really scared, plugged, tuned in. Financial support. He feels that tragedy also in February. I wonder why. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see what there's some clarifiers, because these look pretty good. This one's November, crashed, broken, feeling alone. I'm pretty sure that, you know, that's his hoping that the people of Kentucky show up. But here in December, he plugged in, connected. Gosh, dang it. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? There we go. I guess there's some cards that are inverted. That's just how it's going to go. Okay. King of Cups. The Democrat gets in. Strength, balance, diplomacy. Maybe that's Rad Paul is or the Republicans or something along that lines. He just feels a certain type of way about how they are reacting to him winning. Because here's the campaign anchored, weighed in, fighting with everything that he has. The wishes, praying, yearning. Here is also creative inspiration. So he's figured it out. His campaign, the King of Swords. That's literally government. December, High Priestess. Plugged in, High Priestess. Acceptance. Life mastery. And also January, financial support and government. And the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups always represents a Republican or a Democrat for me, and he's the Knight of Cups, so he would be a senator. And King of Cups in February. So I think that tragedy is he's feeling a certain type of way about how people are mad. They'll get over it. Okay, what do we got? Card of compromise, card of privilege, card of passage. Ooh, that's a good one. Card of diplomacy, card of caution, and the card of transience. Transience. Bloom to bloom, from bud to bloom. So he bloomed. Now, you've seen the cards. Charles Booker looks really good for winning his race in Kentucky. So, one race to really, really pay attention to. All right, so next up is California. The state representative is Scott Baugh, I guess. Baugh is how you would say that. And then, of course, Katie Porter. And then the state rep of Kevin McCarthy. And I think of Marissa Wood. So let's do Scott Baugh, which is the Republican who is running against Katie Porter. Or with or against or up against, whatever. Anyways, he's the Republican component of the race. Let's see what's going on with him. Desire, lust. What a horrible picture that is there on that card. However, that gives you an indication of how sycophants he is to the Republican Party and the movement. Trash, disregarded, thrown out. TikTok, deadline, time running out. Alienated from on the table offer proposal today. Well, he has to move on. Proposal and commitment. That's interesting. That always throws me a little bit. I mean, these cards right here telling me that his campaign is not going well and his race is not going to go well. However, at the end of it, he's like, I gotta move on, or he has to double down on his sycophants to the Republican Party. I don't, you know, or he didn't really care. He wasn't into it anyway. He has something else to do. So let's see what these have to say. I like the disregarded and thrown out. Judgment against him. Eight of Pentacles, which is doing the groundwork, patience, quality, craftsmanship, attention to detail. This is probably attention to detail, the burden, and it's upside down, giving up. Giving up. That's what I was talking about right here. Like, he didn't really care about the race in the first place. Giving up. And this one's the King of Cups in December. King of Wands in January. The Nine of Wands. Defending the territory. So if I read it this way, it's kind of like the burden, and then December King of Cups, which is always the Democrat shows up, right? And then the King of Wands, which is a boss, an advisor, and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is strength reversed, right? In reverse, strength in reverse. So then we read it this way: alienated because of the Democrats. Here, proposal commitments, he gets another job or he gets another offer. And the Nine of Wands, he gets another offer of doing something else. So let's see what these have to say. The desire of the devil. There's something definitely. I don't think I know who he is, to be honest with you. I may have seen his face, but he's a sycophant, and he is connected to the movement of the Republican Party, and he is definitely trapped in. Karma. This is the Ace of Wands, which gives light, clarity, and movement in the situation. This is upside down, but this is charity. Trying to play a game of chess, moving on to something else. And then he has the Five of Pentacles, losing, loss, money, the job, everything right here. So if we look at Scott Baugh, his race does not look promising at all. But he is terrible, terrible person. So let's look at Katie Porter. All right, so now let's do Katie Porter, who is one of my favorite state representatives. Her and her whiteboard. Let's go. I love it. Those are the type of minds that we need, ones that can get down to the itty-bitty details of every situation and really explain it. And there's one thing about somebody like a scientist who knows how to get down to the details. But the talent is to how to explain it to somebody who doesn't know anything about science for them to understand. That's what she does. That's her talent. All right, let's do Katie Porter. Financial support. Negotiator. Bounty hunter. Roller coaster. And love. Admired. Still looks pretty good for her race. They love her retaliation. They love her. She's a bounty hunter. Hermit, reflection, solitude, inner guidance. Hangman usually doesn't really, but the hangman is transition. Also, different point of view. So the hangman, it gives a different point of view, and that's one of her talents as well. Four of Pentacles, financial control, stability, holding on to her seat. Ace of Swords, new idea, mental clarity. Two of Cups, loving attraction, and justice, fairness, truth, cause and effect. Yeah, her cards look really good as well. All right. Card of control, card of purpose, card of intensity, card of substance, card of guidance, card of influence. Yeah. I think she's gonna keep her seat. So this is California, right? So yeah. Katie for the win. All right, this one for everyone. Everybody wants to know. And this one, like I said, this is a nice little energy boost that we received because of Kevin McCarthy's little statement after Mar-a-Lago was raided by the FBI. Kevin McCarthy, little snake in the grass, wimp noodle for a backbone. Runs from reporters when needs to comment on a few things his little sick Republicans are doing. Here we go. Worthless Kevin McCarthy. Dirty little secret. Financial divorce. Alienated. Fake profile. Ascension. Bounty hunter. He's in trouble. Kevin McCarthy might be in a little trouble. Bounty hunter. They're coming after him. Dirty little secret. A secret comes out. His involvement in October, like divorce, final, like done. He alienates himself from his voters. Fake profile, hiding. Ascension. Spiritual awakening, but for these Republicans, it is an acknowledgement that I'm in trouble. Acknowledgement that they can come after me. This bounty hunter shows up. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. Spirit has the final say. Dirty little secret, Empress, vitality, abundance, creativity of secrets. Ooh. Fear of the unknown, lack of planning, holding back. Knight of Cups shows up on November. December, happy family. Oh, Nine of Swords in January, suffering. The Democrats show up in November. Magician. Interesting. Okay. Let's go on more and see what this December fake profile, fake, like the Republican family just, or maybe the Republicans of that state are satisfied that he's out. Could that really be it? Like the Republicans wanted him gone too? January is suffering, so overwhelmed by guilt and regret. All right. Death. Death. Fighting off the allegations. Running away. Running away. Whew. This is Hangman here. Death. Hangman. Justice shows up. Remember, I was talking about that. It looks like he's in trouble. And bounty hunter. So justice for him shows up. Happy family. So then I would say that he gets out of it at some point in time, but he still gets the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, it pauses out sometimes. 3 of Swords at the bottom. It doesn't look good for Kevin McCarthy, but let's look at Marissa and see the difference. Okay, so let's look at Marissa Wood. Marissa Wood. She also gets the Archangel. Interesting. Confusion, insatiable, anxiety, panic. Today. So if she wins, like the Archangel is here, if she wins mental prison, confusion because Kevin McCarthy and the Republicans are shooting out their BS, insatiable, getting what they, getting as many votes as she can. Anxiety until January makes sense because they get stupid, all of the crap that they do, but present and in the moment, February, it looks like. So let's continue on and see what they say. It's not fun to run against a Republican who throws out BS. It's not fun. I'm noticing that in the cards so much that the Democratic candidates go through suffering because of all of the BS, all of the drama, all of the chaos. They go through a lot because they are compassionate. They are open. They are, they're not narcissists. Okay. The Moon, fear and anxiety of the betrayal. Queen of Swords, Temperance for November. High Priestess, King of Swords, Professional, and the Sun, shining bright. So yeah, her internal is anxiety, of course. Let's see what these got. So it looks like Marissa's campaign is a lot better than, a lot more positive than Kevin McCarthy's. But it's still up to the voters in that district. And it could turn on a dime. And that's what the energy is saying is that's one race that everybody needs to really pay attention to. Card of caution, card of commitment, card of project, card of control. That's given the control. Card of conflict and communication, card of communication. Again, it looks real promising for Marissa. It really does. Kevin McCarthy is energetically set to fail his re-election. So it's in the pudding. All right, everyone. Thanks.